YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game, back with another video for you guys today, man. And in today's video, we have another episode of Sneaker Talk. Those of you who have been around know that my Sneaker Talk episodes are pretty much about, they could be about anything, upcoming releases, things that are going on in sneaker culture, whatever it is. And you guys also read the title, so you know what this video is about. But for those of you that are new here, make sure that you go ahead, if you're rocking with your boy, hit that subscribe button, join the anonymous Sneakerhead family, join the channel. Let's keep on growing. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, a lot of you guys hit me up on Instagram telling me how much you like the content and all of that stuff. All I ask in support of the channel is to just go ahead and smash that like button. It takes half a second, really helps way more than you guys would ever know with the algorithms. Helps more people see the videos. But that's all I ask for support. And then also you can go ahead and follow the Instagram at anonymous Sneakerhead. You get a lot of information up there. First, poll stories, kicks of the day, questions, all of that stuff. Now, one last thing before I get into the video too, and this is actually sneaker related. I'm just a little annoyed right now. I thought my my video release schedule was going to be a little different than it has been really the last couple days and going into the rest of this week. Obviously, like what, 8 days ago now or 9 days ago now, we had the release of the Air Jordan 6 Carmines, which I am super excited to have, and I was able to hit for those on the Sneakers app, and they're still not here. Not only are they not here, but they haven't even shipped yet. On the app, it still says order confirmed, meaning they haven't even been shipped yet. And I called them and I was like, what's going on? They're like, well, some of our factories are shut down or whatever. Something's going on right now because of the weather. People down south didn't really know how to deal with the snow and situation that they got, so factories are shut down. There is what it is. And then also, I'm still got my fingers crossed a little bit, because I did hit on the early exclusive access for the Topaz 4s. Once again, was hoping I would have those in before the release date coming up on the 27th. Still a small chance that I could get those before the 27th, but it's starting to look like I probably won't have them until after the real release date anyways, but we'll see. So those are some videos that I wanted to get out for you guys. But one good thing is I will have an actual early review of a shoe for you guys soon. I got a spot for it back there. Actually, you guys can see I got the spot for my Topaz 4s, for my Carmine 6s. I got a spot for the other shoe that's coming in. Is going to be an early look. It actually not that early. It released overseas, but that is on the way. Should be here Wednesday, I believe. But now let's get into what I was talking about today, man. And that is the state of sneaker culture, of the sneaker game, the state of sneakerheads. And the reason why I want to make this video, man, I happened to come across a video from a Sneaker Life, or Mike the Compass, one of his videos last night, and he was talking about it. And he's a guy that a channel that I'm subscribed to, and there's a couple other sneaker channels I'm subscribed to, but I don't really watch that many. He made a really good point. Me as a sneaker YouTuber, I personally don't watch that much sneaker YouTube. Like, I watch Skip Goes Hard videos, I watch Mr. Fomer Simpson, I watch Weird Testers, I watch Jock Slade. That's pretty much it. And then, like, I'm subscribed to other channels, so I'll watch them, like, if they come up on my suggested or whatever. But most of my YouTube is about cigars, football, right now cigar humidors, because I'm looking to buy a new humidor. But that's pretty much what my feed looks like, you know what I'm saying? But I think there's an extremely important distinction to be made between sneaker, I don't even want to call it sneaker YouTube, but I'll say sneaker media, like sneaker social media, and the actual sneaker culture, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is a lot of people look at sneaker YouTube or sneaker Instagram or Twitter or whatever and use that as a gauge for sneaker culture, but people got to keep in mind that not everybody is a sneaker YouTuber. Are there probably a million sneaker YouTubers? Absolutely. Not everyone has a sneaker Instagram or a sneaker Twitter, but in my case personally, right, just me personally, I'm 1 out of a million sneaker YouTubers. I probably have anywhere from 30 to 50 people that I know in real life that I text on a regular basis, probably even more than that I text on a regular basis about sneakers, about, yo, are you trying to get these? What do you think about these? How do you feel about that release? Yo, I like these, I like those, you want to trade for that, da-da-da-da-da. Probably have, like I said, 30 to 50 people that I talk about or talk to those things about with. And none of them have sneaker YouTube channels. I don't know one other person, let me think, I don't know one person in my real life that I like know. Obviously, like, I talk to Skip Goes Hard, and I talk to Captain for Kicks, and I talk to other people on social media, but like one person that I actually know that I call a friend, I don't personally know another sneaker YouTuber. But I have a bunch of people that I talk to about sneakers, and we talk about our collections and what we're getting next and this, that, and the third, and how to get shoes there, right? So let's just say for me, that's 50 people, right? Imagine every single sneaker YouTuber that you see has that same amount of people. So let's say there's 1 million sneaker YouTubers. That means that there's at least 50 million sneakerheads out there, right? The sneaker culture isn't going anywhere. People are going to continue to love sneakers. Do I think there's an oversaturation of sneaker YouTubers? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sneaker YouTuber that's contributing to the oversaturation, right? And I think part of the reason why there's that oversaturation is anytime that you see an area where some people are starting to make money, everybody's going to want to jump in and try to do it, even if it's not necessarily something that they're passionate about. Me personally, my channel isn't monetized yet. It's pretty close, but I'm not like stressing it too much. You know what I'm saying? I would make these videos with or without monetization. Would it be cool to be monetized? Absolutely. But I'm not like, oh, I got to be monetized by tomorrow. I don't care. I mean, I do. I put my Cash App in my description. I don't know if you guys even noticed that. You know what I'm saying? It's in my description in my Instagram bio, but like, I don't promote it. If you want to donate, cool. If not, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just someone who loves sneakers. I would buy sneakers with or without sneaker YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I started buying sneakers way before I was on sneaker YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm a relatively new sneaker YouTuber, but I'm not a new sneakerhead. I've been around in the sneaker game, in the sneaker culture, going to local conventions. I haven't been to like the big like New York Sneaker Con or anything down south, like traveled anywhere, but I've gone to local sneaker conventions, and I'm pretty well known in my local area as a person who likes sneakers. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of other people that are there as well. Now, I know a lot of people are worried about sneaker culture as far as like getting shoes and prices are concerned and resale and all of that craziness. And I understand that. Recently, I made a video about the best tips that I could give you guys to buy sneakers for retail. So definitely go check that out. But I think one thing that you have to keep in mind as well is, once again, people are finding ways to monetize things, and you can't be mad at them for that. If someone's going to be a sneaker reseller, it is what it is. But I think one thing that we're going to start to see is the drop off of sneaker resellers, because a lot of people are going back to work with their regular jobs right now. COVID to me was the peak of sneaker resale, because you were getting some trash sneakers reselling for a lot of money that were selling out. But now we're starting to see Jordans sit a little longer. You know, there's restocks of the Carmine 6s that are sitting there. I know the reverse flu game 12, even though it's not a great shoe, is still sitting around. I've seen some people say they've seen the Volt Gold 1 sitting around. So there's some shoes that are starting to sit around again. Obviously, the bigger releases like these Tope 4s, with or without COVID or whatever, these are going to sell out anytime. Same thing with the UNC 1s. They're going to sell out anytime. Same with the UNC 4s. They're going to sell out anytime. You know what I mean? But I don't think that sneaker culture is in danger at all. You know what I'm saying? I personally love sneakers. Someone who I follow on Instagram, Polos and J's, he's a guy that loves sneakers with or without sneaker resale or hype or whatever. Some of my favorite sneakers don't have a lot of resale value. Some of my least favorite sneakers do. But it is what it is, man. If you love sneakers, I think that it's important to know that you don't have to buy sneakers to show that you love sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone should waste their money just to try to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself on sneakers, on different types of sneakers and what you like and what you don't like. And when you have the money to buy something, then go ahead and do that, whether it's for resale or not. Do whatever you got to do. I personally try my best to not pay resale. I'd say 99% of the sneakers I ever bought have been for retail. But it is what it is. If you got money, do what you got to do. My personal view on it is you don't necessarily have to own a sneaker to love sneakers. You don't have to have 100 sneakers or whatever to be a sneakerhead. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't make you more or less of a sneakerhead than someone who has 5 pairs of sneakers. You know what I mean? It's all about what someone can afford. For me, you know what I'm saying? I look at it almost as cars, right? Some people love cars. You know what I'm saying? I have family members that are really into cars. all the different muscle cars, whether it's especially like I know recently, it's not even that recent, I guess it's a couple years old now, but when the Ford GT first hit the market, you know what I'm saying, guys love the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and the Bugattis and all of that, and they love those cars, and they can tell you everything about them and what they're made of and how fast they can go, and this part of that car and that part of this car and blah 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 blah. But they don't necessarily have the money to go out and buy all of these cars. It's just a hobby that they enjoy keeping up with, and I think it could be the same thing with sneakers, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the sneaker culture is dying at all. If anything, I think it's growing. You know what I'm saying? I encourage anybody to get into the sneaker game. I think it's a really interesting hobby. Really, when you're just looking at the history of shoes, why shoot, like, because every single sneaker, whether it's Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Reebok, whatever, is made to serve a particular purpose. So I think personally, just educating yourself on that and the history of sneakers and why they came to be the certain way they are. To me, that's the beauty of sneaker culture. Aesthetics is a huge part to me as well, but to me, the history and the storytelling of it is another massive part. And once again, I think anybody could get into it. And I think more and more people are getting into it. I think a lot of people that are entering the culture as resellers, you know what I'm saying, entering the culture for the purpose of reselling, are getting into the culture because they want to make money and they want to resell, but then they see the value in it beyond the actual monetary value, and they're staying around in the sneaker culture, which is beautiful. My personal story, if you guys go check out my origin story, which is my pinned video right now, I actually started, I guess, as a reseller. I wasn't like a big time reseller, but I went to a private high school on scholarship with a bunch of rich white people. So I found out that they would pay a lot of money for sneakers if you could get your hand on them. So I was like, cool, I'll just start, you know what I'm saying? I already knew about sneakers and had some sneakers that I like. I was really into Reebok and especially Kamikazes, my favorite silhouette of all time. But got into it, started reselling, and then I started reading like descriptions of shoes. And Jordan did this when he wore these, or LeBron did this when he wore these, or Iverson did that when he wore these. This shoe has this technology in it. That shoe has that technology in it for that purpose. And then that's when I really started to get into it. You know what I mean? And now I became the sneakerhead that I am today. Really have evolved. But that's all I really got for you guys, man. That's my take on where sneaker culture is, whether or not it's dying. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, man. I'm always excited to hear from you guys, man. So let me know what you guys think down there. Also, if you're new here, make sure you take the time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the channel. Turn on your notification bell too. I know YouTube's a little finicky with the notification bell for whatever reason, but it is what it is. And if you want to support the channel, all I ask, man, is that you just take the time to smash that like button. It really helps with the algorithms, helps bring more people to the videos. And then last but not least, take the time to follow the Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. Get a lot of information up there. First post, stories, kicks of the day, questions, all of that stuff, man. But that's it for this one, you guys. I am the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. And as always, it's all about the sneakers.